I'm here now with two of the youths from Bewbush who went on the 6-week programme. I'm joined by Scott. Scott, how are you doing, young man?
I'm doing fine, thank you.
Now, you're very hot at the moment because you've been sparring here, haven't you, with Chidi, I believe.
Yeah.
How did that go and how did you find the course? Tell us.
Well, he's a good boxer, so it didn't go too well. But, yeah, the course was good. Learned a lot of stuff.
What do you think you found the most beneficial out of the whole course? Was it the exercise, keeping fit? Was it discipline? Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, it was a lot of stuff like exercise and discipline, something I've never done before and I'd like to start it.
Do you feel that it made you a little bit more focused?
Yeah. It's not like people going out fighting in clubs and like on streets and stuff, but it helps discipline and keeps me fit. So
you're thinking of coming down and joining the boxing club?
Yeah, well, I come down for the session a couple of days back, and yeah, I think it could benefit me a lot, so I might start up.
Excellent, excellent. Well, I'd like to wish you all the best of luck then. Cheers. And now we're joined by Lana. Lana was a young lady that was on the course. It's not just for men or boys or youths, whatever. It is for ladies as well. Lana, how are you? Shake me with your boxing glove. How did you find the course?
It was very good. Like, I learnt a lot from it, and it's given me more confidence as well.
Yeah, you were pretty good just now. We got some footage of you boxing. You were pretty good. Did you learn all that in the 6 weeks?
Well, I only did 3 weeks.
Oh, right.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Excellent. Oh, she'd be quite good if she did the full 6 weeks then, wouldn't you? Now tell us, what was the best thing you found from this course? Was it the discipline or the exercise?
I'd definitely say it was the discipline, because they kept pushing us, and it just makes you better at what you're doing. So without the discipline, we wouldn't be any good at it, really.
Have you done any sports in the past that you really enjoyed?
Well, I'm a dancer.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Excellent, excellent. So do you think this could incorporate into that as well, and you could do both exercises, or would you want to choose one or the other?
I definitely think I could do both. Yeah.
Excellent. Now, what do you think of the guys who taught you?
I think they're very good teachers, and they gave me a lot of confidence to carry on doing it, because I got really embarrassed at the start and things like that. But yeah, they've been very good and very helpful.
Yeah, I guess being a woman in a bit of a man's world does make you feel a little bit intimidated. But what would you say to any woman out there, or any teenager, a female, that might want to get involved?
Definitely do it. It's very worthwhile.
Well, thank you very much, Lana. Cheers. I'm now going to speak to Michael Decker. Michael is the level 1 coach here. Now, Michael, you were the gentleman that went down to Bewbush and taught these lads and ladies. How did you find it?
It was fantastic. This is part of our outreach programme, where as a club we're going out into the community, into schools. We've been into Thomas Bennett, into youth centres, so Bewbush is the first, and it's going great. Bewbush was our first 6-week event, so that's our introduction to boxing course, by the end of which they should be able to defend themselves, move around, throw shots, and I think you saw earlier how far they've come.
Yeah, no, they look pretty good, I have to say.
Terrifying, absolutely terrifying, particularly Lana.
Yeah, she was good, I saw her. Now tell us a little bit about the programme and what your intention was when you started it. I mean, you know, you're working in conjunction with West Sussex County Council Youth Services. Well, was you aiming for the youth in particular here?
I think in the past boxing has had a certain reputation, but last year, particularly with the Olympics, and we saw women coming through winning gold for the first time, and that led to a huge interest from, you know, the general population rather than people who would normally box. So that's led to a huge increase in membership across the whole community. Women now represent over 10% of our membership, and I think that's increasing, and we'll see more and more women boxers come through.
Yeah, because boxing was taking a little bit of a quiet time. There was a time when you didn't really see it on your telly anymore, and you know, nobody really talked about boxing as such, or boxers. That's a shame. It's sort of coming back to life now, so to speak.
I think what happens in boxing is that if you've got a big heavyweight, I'm trying to think of like Frank Bruno, who did amazing things to the sport, and then we had, of course, Lennox Lewis, but there hasn't really been at the moment a charismatic heavyweight to catch the interest of the public. You know, so I think boxing sort of waxes and wanes like that.
Yeah. So you're pleased with the outcome of this outreach program?
It's great. We found at least 2 boxers who I think could be good. Lana in particular, I think her footwork is just stunning. She's a dancer as well, and that has helped her amazingly. It's incredible to see her get in and out, and that's just, I mean, footwork is 80% of boxing, and she demonstrates that really well.
Yeah, no, she was very good. Well, Michael, we think you're absolutely amazing. Thank you very much for your... Thank you very much for your hard work and all the, you volunteer all this, and we're really very grateful, and I'm sure the children are quite grateful as well. Thank you. He loves me. Right. Now we're going to talk to Peter Hopcroft, obviously grandson of the famous Arthur Hopcroft, who this was all named after. Now, Peter, what a brilliant outreach program you've got going. Michael's an amazing asset to you. Tell us how you feel about it all and how it's evolved.
We've worked in the gym and been gym tired, if you like, for years and years and years. We've never actually thought of going out into the community. Michael's come on board of late, very knowledgeable on the IT front. He's got us on social networking and group texting and all sorts. It's brought everybody together a little bit, and it's got us out there. So we're in a position now where people like West Sussex County Council can approach us, can contact us, and can sort things out like this. A little bit disappointed tonight. A couple of the kids have injured themselves and couldn't make it, so we've only got 2 out of the 6 that we initially had. But even these 2, they've just turned up tonight to come to the gym for the first time. The previous 5 weeks have been off-site. So to get them in here, to get the feel, to get the smell of the gym, to get them sparring with 2 of our lads, it's great for them. Hopefully they've enjoyed it sufficiently to want to come back.
Yeah, well, I mean, we were speaking to them and they seemed pretty keen to me.
Yeah, good.
Now, would you like to encourage other youth clubs to get involved and to contact you, maybe to say, could we do that as well?
Yeah, youth workers, schools, we're all CRB cleared to the highest level. And it's great working with novice kids. Just even if they come in and do an hour, they might not like it, they might leave. I will say the turnover that we have of children coming in isn't big. Once they're in, they tend to stay because they enjoy it.
And let's remember, it's not necessarily about the boxing. For the children, it's more about a routine of coming somewhere and doing something on a weekly basis and being there on time, fulfilling the whole time while they're there. Discipline. It's also about discipline and confidence, isn't it, in the children, which will help them, and that's a really good thing, isn't it?
Well, you've got discipline, as you said, about turning up on time, knowing that you've got to be here regularly, fitness, diet, respect for the people who are teaching you. For example, Chidi and Matar, the 2 lads that you saw sparring, they started with us at 9 years old. They now work constantly with the children, and they're fantastic assets to have. They're really, really good boxers. And these are the type of kids that we want to come into the club and stay with us.
Yeah, so learn and then give back.
Yeah, I've been here, 30 whatever years, 35 years or something.
35?
Yeah, that's a punishment.
35?
I started when I was 8, yeah.